Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and our 93rd coffee stream. And I hope everyone's having a great morning. Um, Actually starting on time for once today. Isn't that amazing? So before we get into the articles that I have lined up for us today, I just wanted to share with you my wonderful story of dropping Alex off at school today. Because it's a fucking skating rink out there. Like, seriously, so I told you guys yesterday that it was this awful, heavy, slushy snow, like ankle deep. And then when I went to pick up Alex from school, it had warmed up enough where everything was fucking melted. So from my door to his school was ankle deep water. Now, thankfully, I was wearing my waterproof hiking shoes. And when I say waterproof, I mean I could stand in ankle deep water and not get my feet wet. Like, they are amazing. Anyway, so if I thankfully I had those. And then last night, it all froze again. So this morning was sheets of ice and then ice covered puddles that would crack open and you'd step into water. So I've been slipping and sliding, and I fucking hate winter. I hate winter. Like, even if I could see, I would still probably hate winter. But it's just really shitty to try and travel as a blind person in the snow and ice. So let's say hi to Chad. Hi, Chadwick. Hello, Blake Hanley. Hi, blind girl. Hope you're doing well. Thoughts from the dryer. Good morning. Good morning, Duck Dog. Good morning, Seamus Darby. How are you? Blind girl says, "You in Ottawa like me? LOL, because it's like a rink outside." No, I'm like 600 clicks west of you. Um, but I actually used to live in Ottawa, and when I was like a little kid, like a toddler, I actually learned how to skate on the Rideau Canal. How much more Canadian can you get, right? um, I love Ottawa. Um, Ottawa's awesome. Hi, Chad. I already said hi to Chadwick. Are you seriously grilling out about shoes? No, I'm extolling the virtues of my hiking shoes, you weirdo. Hi, Will Honorless. It's Hate Camel. Hello, Hate Camel. So yeah, I've got quite a few articles. I had some saved up that I was going to read yesterday, but we had such a good conversation going, I didn't want to interrupt it. Um, have you guys ever tried those shoe coverings with small spikes to keep you from slipping? I actually have, and I found that when I put them on my boots, I really I didn't realize how much I use my feet to tell where I'm going until I put those on my boots. Because then I was like, I can't feel the ground properly. Where the hell am I going? Like, it was a really weird feeling. Hi, Jesse. So, I think I have about 6 or 7 articles. Like I said, a couple from yesterday, and then I grabbed a couple last night from Discord, and one from Duck Dog this morning. Um, Thanks for that, Duck Dog. The only time I use those spikes is when I'm ice fishing. That's a good time to use them. Good time to use them, Chadwick. Let's see here. Coffee is amazing. So guys, don't forget tomorrow is guest day, and Satsu 2 Cents will be joining me. So that should be fun. Let's see. I'm just getting into Twitter to get my news. Oh, well, I live in the South, so don't have these problems. Yeah, you're lucky. You are lucky. Oh, look, I have to log back into Twitter again. Why is it doing that? I have Remember Me checked. Why is it not remembering me? That's annoying. No. There we go. Welcome to the coffee stream where Blind Press yells at her computer for a while. All right. Cue the messages I go. All right. Shall I go in reverse order or frontwards order? Let's go from front to let's go from front to back. Ha 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 ha. All right. All right. So we're gonna get through a couple of ones from yesterday, and then we'll do the ones I wanted to read today, including the titular article. Oh, come on, stupid thing. There we go. Load, you motherfucker. Let's go. Go faster. Go faster. You are taking forever and causing me to have dead air. Anything but Covington, please, dead horse now. Oh, God, no more Covington. Don't worry. It's RVA. Hello. I've had to turn off the news for 48 hours because of the MAGA hat thing. Yeah, no, I was very careful not to pick any Covington stuff. Because I think everybody's tired of hearing and reading about it. So we will not talk about or read about Covington today, because, yeah. So, student jailed for killing doctor on zebra crossing after failing to defrost windscreen. First of all, if you're in a zebra crossing, why would you need to defrost a windscreen? I'm confused. Aren't zebras in warm climates? Why is the why is the windshield of the sorry, I'm just trying to move my microphone a little bit closer to me. I am sorry for the bumping and scraping. That's better. Okay. So yeah, I'm confused. So this doctor, so somebody's going to be jailed for not wiping off a windshield. This is what it seems like to me. Let's see. All right, voiceover, read away.
A student who killed a Link. Doctor. On a zebra crossing after failing to defrost his windscreen has been jailed. You are.
Okay, did he kill the doctor after failing to defrost the windscreen, or did the not defrosted windscreen impede the doctor's vision and then they crashed? There's a very large difference.
Alexander Fitzgerald, 26, drove into 30-year-old Jasjit Singh Hoda after failing to see her on the crossing in Link. Tulse Hill. You are currently on a.
Oh, okay. So this article is very badly titled. Hey, Richo. Aren't zebra crossings also what are crosswalks? Maybe. Must have been in New Jersey. I wish we had a Brit here. If they mean a crosswalk, then no, I'm reading it right now. I've got it open in front of me. So I'm guessing zebra crossing is another word for crosswalk. So this person didn't defrost their windshield and hit somebody crossing a crosswalk. I fucking hate terminology differences.
Southeast London.
Yeah.
The uninsured driver was behind the wheel of a Ford Fiesta with frost on the windscreen when the accident happened on 25 January 2017. He stopped at the scene.
So this happened in 2017, like just in the new year of 2017, so 2 years ago now. He stopped at the scene, which is, I guess, to his credit. If you can give somebody credit. But seriously, defrost your fucking windshields, people.
The detective leading the investigation said Dr. Singh Hoda's death could have been avoided entirely. Dr. Singh Hoda, who worked as an anesthetist at, you are currently
an anesthesiist, you freaking weirdo.
Link. St. Thomas Hospital in Lambeth, London, was rushed into emergency surgery but died the following day after suffering a traumatic brain injury. Link. For complimentary. Heading level 2. Read more.
And that's the end of that article. So, moral of the story, defrost your windshields. Or you will kill people by hitting them and giving them traumatic brain injuries. Rescuers hunt for 2-year-old boy who fell into 360-foot well in Spain. This comes from Gunfox, because Gunfox likes to either make me sad or angry or both. Because 2-year-old, that's literally 4 months older than Logan. There we go. It's loaded now. All right, let's go, voiceover.
Guardia civil officers are involved in the operation to rescue the toddler.
Guardia.
CNN. A 2-year-old boy is the focus of a major rescue operation Monday, after falling into a 360-foot deep well in the southern Spanish province of Malaga on Sunday afternoon. The toddler was in the countryside with his family near the village of Todolan when he fell into the well. Bernardo Molto, spokesman for Malaga's Guardia Civil, told CNN.
Oh, way to butcher all of those things there, voiceover.
The well is only 9 inches in diameter, Molto said. Rescuers lowered a micro-robot with cameras over 260 feet into the hole but were unable to locate the boy, he added.
That boy's not that boy's gone. That boy's gone.
Rescuers have so far failed to locate the boy. Image. We haven't found or heard the child. That is why we are taking the time we need to take to find him, Molto said. The rescue team will employ alternative strategies to retrieve the toddler, Molto said, including digging deeper into the hole and creating a parallel shaft that could be connected with the well. Our number one priority is to find and rescue the child, Molto said. Paid content. You are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to find him alive. God damn it, Gunfox. Why you gotta send me stories that make me sad? Did Thoughts from the Dryer says, did y'all see the vid where someone didn't clean off the snow on their windshield? Didn't clean the snow off their roof and it fell on the windshield while they were driving and they tried to clean it off on the freeway. No. Anyone else heard Molacha? Anyone else or otherwise? Also, Poor Baby Boy. Yeah, voiceover butchered all of those Spanish names. Crosswalk make more sense than zebra crossing. Zebra crossing sounds like a situated, yeah. Or a simulated game, yeah. That is a common occurrence here. People not cleaning off their roofs and giant chunks of ice and snow flying off and hitting people's windshields. Yep. It's the English, Jesse. They can't even figure out the difference between a biscuit and a cookie. That's true. That's very true. That made me very sad. I grr at you, Gunfox. Yes, I grr at you. Illegal immigrant linked to Nevada killing spree was from El Salvador. Well, I don't really care where he was from, just that he was an illegal immigrant. All right, here we go.
A teen suspected of killing 4 people in northern Nevada this month entered the U.S. illegally from El Salvador, federal immigration authorities said Tuesday.
A teenager killed 4. Wow.
Wilber Martinez Guzman, 19, has been jailed in Carson City, NE, since Saturday, when he was picked up on an immigration violation.
Wilber Martinez Guzman. All right.
Link. Illegal immigrant expected to face murder charges in Nevada killing spree. Immigration and Customs Enforcement said Tuesday that the teen had no criminal record or history of previous immigration violations.
Well, now he does.
Link. KTVN-TV. Reported. President Donald Trump seized on the killings as evidence of the need for a wall he has proposed building on the border separating the U.S. and Mexico.
Oh, gotta throw an orange man bad statement in there. Can't have an article about immigration without an orange man bad sentence.
Link. Donald J. Trump. Screen name. Real Donald. Link. Link. View. Link. Link. Like 100. Link. Type link. 4 people in Nevada viciously robbed and killed by an illegal immigrant who should not have been in our country. 26 people killed on the border in a drug and gang-related fight. 2 large caravans from Honduras broke into Mexico and are headed our way. We need a powerful wall.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Link. 4 people in Nevada viciously robbed and killed by an illegal immigrant who should not have been in our country. Martinez Guzman is due in court Thursday in Carson City for an arraignment on charges of burglary, possession of stolen property, and obtaining money by false pretenses. The station reported. You are.
So he's being charged. That's good.
He could also face murder charges later this week. Prosecutors.
What do you mean he could also face murder charges?
In the Nevada counties of Washoe and Douglas are preparing those cases. A conviction for these crimes is our highest priority. The station quoted Washoe County District Attorney Chris Hicks as saying, "You are current."
What? He could face murder charges? You mean they're not going to charge him with murder? They're just going to charge him with the... Oh my god. Why would you Oh, we might charge him with murder. He was caught with a horse called Senior in Farmville. Or Senor in Farmville. His wall is a large fence. That's one thing wrong with that. Actual Confederates will... Wait, what? Actual Confederates will kill illegal scum because of his age. I want to be a Confederate. Is that still a thing? I don't think so. But he's 19. He's over the age of majority. Why would he be not charged with murder?
Gerald David, 81, a former Reno rodeo boss, and his wife Sharon David, 80, were found dead January 16th in Reno. Connie Coons, 56, was found dead January 10th in Gardnerville, where Sophia Renkin, 74, was also found dead 3 days later. You are currently on the text element.
I see a pattern. He doesn't like old people.
Investigators believe the victims were shot and killed in their homes during burglaries. Link. Man, my heart. Link. My heart hurts, but I'm so very thankful they were able to find this monster. Kuntz's daughter said on Facebook Sunday. You are FB. Post Facebook's Madison. Link. Click here to get Madison Kuntz. Winkleman also said she didn't want to see her mother's murder become political.
Well, nobody wants to see their family member's death become political, but nowadays, somebody somewhere's got to do it somehow.
Link. Click here to get the Fox News app. You're all entitled to have your own opinions, but at the end of the day, this monster is a murderer, she said. He murdered 4 innocent people, one being my mother. I don't care if he was legal, illegal, white, black, Latino. I don't care. I just want to make sure that this pathetic human being rots in prison and never sees the light of day ever again. You are...
Yes.
The Associated Press contributed to...
Yes. Yes. I agree with her completely. I agree with her completely. Jesse says, old enough to kill, old enough to be convicted. Seriously, the guy's an adult. Yep. Put him to sleep. Hell, in Europe, 16 is an adult. So her own Trump hate goes deeper than her grief? I didn't see that from that post. Oh, hello, Hawk Silk. Or she's sick of the left dismissing it because it doesn't fit their narrative. Maybe. That's kind of what it sounds like. That sounds like more of the thing. All right, so I'm going to save the title article for a little bit longer, and we're going to do this one from Gunfox that says China grows monstrous monkey clones to spread diseases, or with edited genes to spread diseases. You heard that right, by the way. China makes monstrous monkey clones with edited genes to spread diseases. Scientists reportedly want to create a diseased monkey population for humans to study. Because that can't possibly go wrong. At all. Sorry, I'm trying to get through all the crap to get to the article. There we go. All right, now I can unplug the headphones.
Chinese scientists have created monstrous. Link. Monkey. You are clones with genes specifically edited to carry diseases. Researchers at Chinese Academy of Sciences Institute of Neuroscience are aiming to make a diseased monkey.
Neuroscience.
Researchers at Chinese Academy of Sciences Institute of Neuroscience are aiming to make a diseased monkey population in order to carry out animal testing and study a range of human diseases. They initially removed the BMAL1 gene, which is used to control human circadian rhythm, in one macaque monkey. You are...
Oh, brilliant. You're going to take away the... So this is the problem that I have with my circadian rhythm because of my blindness. So what they've done is they've taken the gene that controls that circadian rhythm away from the monkey. Fuck, man.
They then used the donor monkey cells to clone 5 new subjects using the same technique used to clone Dolly the sheep, according to the move has proved highly. They then used the donor monkey cells to clone 5 new subjects using the same technique used to clone Dolly the sheep, according to the move has proved highly controversial and animal welfare activists have slammed the move as barbaric.
It kind of is. Not to mention that monkeys are so similar to us in DNA that there is a huge risk for diseases, jumping from monkey to human in this ridiculous research attempt. And what paper is this written? The Onion?
Main. Vert new tab. Verdict. China grows in China grows audit. Vert new tab bar. Toolbar. In toolbar. Go 73 CF 38F. Selected 12-point dot Apple System UI font. A shade of gray 30. Align left. https://www.mirror.co.
The mirror. It's in the mirror.
Vertical. China grows in
It is in the mirror, Pincalo.
Heading level 1. China.
Now I have to find my spot. God damn you. Okay.
The monkeys have been gene edited. Figure. Look. End of the monkey complementary. Heading level 5. Read more.
Is there any more?
The findings of the animals have been used to study sleep-related anxiety and depression, as well as schizophrenia. You are current.
Okay, but what about the diseases? This is how 28 Days Later started. Yeah, I know, right? Sounds like the original game Far Cry, huh? Hello, you're a new person. Kind of sounds like China decided to blend the movie Outbreak with the Neo anime Dragon Ball Z. Because this works so well, monkeys already share 98% commonality with humans. Yeah, I know. Isn't experiments like this how most pandemic movies start? Yeah. Um, but I mean, like, so what they're doing is they're trying to study sleep disorders, anxiety, and depression. But what what about
Findings of the study have been published in the National Science Review. Disorder of circadian rhythm could lead to many human diseases, including sleep disorders, diabetic mellitus, cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases, said Han Chun Chan, the study's lead author.
So when you say diseases, Mirror, just so you know, it sounds like the way your title goes makes it sound like they're talking about like spreading diseases. You said China grows monstrous monkey clones to spread diseases. That titling means that they're growing monkey clones in order to spread viruses. That's the connotation that you have put out. That is dishonest as fuck. So if I get this right, they used them to see if they could figure out cures and whatnot, and I guess clones aren't hurting animals, I guess. Well, yeah, and they're trying to study more mental health issues and what happens if they are untreated, I guess, because like and what physical reactions mental health like the physical toll that mental health takes on your mental illness takes on you, but I just don't. It's if it's the mere. Hmm? If it's the media, it's fake. Yeah. Hey, Gulf City Ben. So China's making these monkeys that are missing the gene that controls their circadian rhythm, which tells your brain when it's time to sleep and when it's time to wake up. Because they're trying to study sleep disorders, anxiety, like sleeplessness related anxiety and depression, as well as like schizophrenia and stuff like that. Um, but the Mirror, the way they wrote it, the way they titled it, made it sound like these monkeys were cloned to spread diseases, like because that's what the title said. Um, so it was pretty misleading, pretty clickbaity. My mind is confused by the Mirror's poor wording. Damn clickbait. Yeah, I know, right? Looks like everyone is using clickbait titles. Yeah. This will end in Planet of the Depressed Apes. Yes. Yes, it will.
Animal welfare groups have slammed the scientific research. Figure. You are current low animal end of animal web complementary heading level 5 end of co-author Chiang Sun said. We believe that co-author end of conflict co-author Chiang Sun said. Monkeys thus could be used to study the disease's pathogenesis as well as therapeutic treatments. We believe that this approach of cloning gene-edited monkeys could be used to generate a variety of monkey models for gene-based diseases. But Dr. Julia Baines, Science Policy Divisor of PETA UK, said, genetically manipulating and then cloning animals is a monstrous practice that causes animals to suffer. You are currently
Oh,
on the
you're a PETA
the text
person.
element.
All right, then.
Advertisement. Third party ad content. The practice has been dubbed monstrous. Figure. You look. Practice. End of. The complimentary. Heading level 5. End of. There are huge ethical and animal welfare concerns about this research. RSPCA's Dr. Penny Hawkins, a debtor. Primates are intelligent animals, not just research tools. You are.
Okay, but unfortunately, how else are we supposed to learn about our brains? Mirror's wording seems to imply biowarfare. It does. No, the UK has PETA. So it said that this doctor from a UK chapter of PETA is decrying this practice. Oh, PETA says it's monstrous. Yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry, what, Richo? Did you just say in Australia, in Sydney today, did PETA cooked a dead dog on a barbecue on one of the shopping strips? We could go back to the 20s and 30s and use our own brains. Use the left, they are full of mental illness, yeah. Or use vegans. Yes, as a form of protest. Fake dog. Oh, okay. PETA cries every morning at breakfast over anything but oatmeal. Oh, Hux, I'll put a link in chat. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let me click on links in chat
The procedures
for some
used to
stupid reason. Oh, what is this?
The procedures used to alter the monkey's genes cause suffering and distress. Plus, the effects are not always predictable.
Yes, that would be the point of research, and the fact that they are cloning their own monkeys instead of going and capturing them from the wild should be a clue to you that it's not a terrible thing.
Heading level 4. Read more.
I mean, it's definitely controversial, but it's like, would you rather they kidnap monkeys from the wild and just be like, okay, now we're going to fuck with your genes and we're going to like come on. Yep, Jesse, you're right. Animal experimenting is used to help research. Hell, diabetes was treated with pig insulin. Yes, it was. I'm not a Aussie, but I'm a limey, says Hawk. All right. Let's get this out of the way here. Mother charged after baby overdoses on meth through breastfeeding. This one's from Duck Dog. Mother, yeah, so police say Alyssa Merch, 20, of Bangor, is facing charges of aggravated drug furnishing and child welfare endangerment. This is from Bangor, Maine.
Bangor, Maine. A Bangor woman has been charged by police after her infant was hospitalized from a drug overdose. The baby received the methamphetamines from the mother's breast milk. According to Bangor police, Alyssa Merch, 20, of Bangor, is facing charges of aggravated furnishing of a scheduled drug, a felony, as well as endangering the welfare of a child. You are currently on a third-party account. Police were called to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center at 7:30 p.m. December 16th of last year after Merch's baby was admitted to the hospital and was found to be suffering from a methamphetamine overdose.
What the fuck? Why would you fucking... If you're gonna be selfish enough to do drugs, why on earth would you breastfeed? What possible thing could you think of that would make you think that meth and breast milk is a good thing to give your baby? Meth, like, did you seriously think that meth wouldn't end up in your breast milk? Like, seriously? Oh, shut up, Siri. Like, if you're gonna have a baby, she wasn't thinking, yeah, well, stupid woman, yes. Hi, Robert Burke. It's too early for sad shit. Yeah, I know. Think? Who said she saw? Where's Scotsman today? He's normally always here. I don't know, he might be working.
By the time officials arrived, the 7-month-old baby had regained consciousness and was being treated.
Oh, good. Oh, good. It regained consciousness and was being treated. Oh, good. I'm very glad. And I hope it gets taken the fuck away. At least...
The baby's medical status at this time is unknown. Merch is expected to be in a Penobscot County courtroom to face these charges February 20th. Link. By Tabula. Link. You may like.
Yeah, okay. That's... Grrr. Fuck, man. I hate when people do this to their kids. Bangor. Okay, thank you. The whole Northeast is full of meth. Unfortunately, this is a common occurrence, says Seamus. Hi, Sir Adamantine. Cunny and Duck Dog are bringing me down with these damn sad stories. I know! Of course, now the kid will have to go through withdrawal. Yeah. Okay, you want to read about Venezuela being stupid? Let's read about Venezuela being stupid. Let's move on to read about Venezuela being stupid, shall we? And then I'll do some Google searching for some disability related news or some blindness related news or something to see what I can find. Wait. hiking bikini chick? What hiking bikini chick? They're having like a revolution, taking their country back. When is it not being stupid? Maduro severs Venezuelan relations with U.S. Because of course he does. All right. Here we go. Let's read about socialism's new step forward.
Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro on Wednesday said he's cutting off relations with the U.S. and giving American diplomats 72 hours to exit the country.
Oh, good. Because that's what's needed.
The socialist leader ordered a review of Venezuela's relationship with the U.S. hours after the Trump administration. You are Blink, officially recognized opposition leader Juan Blink Guaido as the nation's interim president.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Oh, that bikini chick. Yeah, there was this chick who was hiking in, I can't remember what country it was, but it was like snow covered, ice covered mountains in a bikini, and she fell and she died. So yeah, this is Maduro going, well, fuck you. I'm cutting off ties and I'm sending all of your diplomats back. So this is gonna get bad.
Link. WHO is Juan.
Who is Juan? Who is Juan?
Guaido.
Who is Juan Guaido?
Link. U.S. recognized interim president of Venezuela? A day earlier, Vice President Mike Pence. Link. Sent a recorded video to Venezuelans referring to Maduro as a dictator with no legitimate claim to power. In art close icon 128 advertisement. Link. Image. Heading. He has never won the presidency in a free and fair election and has maintained his grip on power by imprisoning anyone who dares to oppose him, Pence said in the video. Hours after the video was sent on Tuesday, Maduro spoke on state television, saying that Pence had brought about a 200-year low in relations between the two countries by authorizing a coup.
Well, you wouldn't have to authorize a coup if you weren't a socialist dictator.
On Wednesday, Trump recognized 35-year-old Guaido, head of the opposition-controlled Congress, as the country's interim president. The citizens of Venezuela have suffered for too long at the hands of the illegitimate Maduro regime, Trump tweeted after Guaido spoke to his supporters, and tens of thousands of protesters hit the streets in widespread protest against Maduro. You are currently on it, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said later Wednesday that the U.S. stands with Guaido, and does not consider former President Nicolas Maduro to have the legal authority to break diplomatic relations with the United States or to declare our diplomats persona non grata. You are.
So they're not pulling them out? Oh, she was in Japan. Okay, thank you, Chadwick. I think Venezuela is just stupid in a different. Oh no, what will we do? Hi, Go Man. No, they aren't pulling out. So what will Venezuela do if America says no? Well, things are going to get bloody. Let me just say that. Things are going to get bloody. I'm not too sure if any diplomats are going to get hurt, but I know that there's going to be some civilian loss of life here. I can't see there not being civilian loss of life here, unfortunately. but Venezuela needs to unfortunately this kind of needs to happen. Nope, they aren't pulling it out. That's what she said. Says Coatman. Ugh.
Link. Guaido supporters. Link. Guaido supporters. Shout the pro. Guaido supporters. Shouting phrases including "Get out," Maduro. Say they're fed up with spiraling inflation, shortage of basic goods, and a migration crisis dividing families.
Voiceover. It's pronounced spiraling. A spiraling inflation. Not spiraling. Not spiraling inflation. Spiraling inflation. Voiceover. Just so we're clear, voiceover. It is pronounced spiraling inflation.
The protest is considered a crucial test for the reinvigorated opposition as it seeks to send a forceful message that Maduro no longer has the people's backing and appeals to the military and the poor to shift loyalties that until recently looked solidly behind the president. The protests were called to coincide with the historic date for Venezuelans, the anniversary of the 1958 coup that overthrew military dictator Marcos Pérez Jiménez. You are Link. Trump considers naming Venezuela as terror sponsor video. Maduro, who started his second term as president on January 11th after disputed elections, is facing increasing hostility from the international community. He has sought to shore up support from the armed forces by doling out key posts to top generals, including one as the head of the oil monopoly that is the source of virtually all of Venezuela's export earnings.
How very socialist of him. LOL, blind schooling voiceover. When peaceful revolution becomes what? When peaceful revolution becomes illegal, violent revolution is inevitable. Yep. Unfortunately. Venezuela will try to go to war with USA.
He has also been acting as commander-in-chief, appearing last week at a military command meeting wearing camouflage fatigues and receiving the blessing of the defense minister, General Vladimir Pedreno Lopez. Link. Click here to get the. Maduro has accused the opposition of inciting violence with the aim of provoking a bloodbath. Top socialist leaders have threatened to unleash menacing motorcycle gangs of pro-government diehards known as collectivists.
Okay, so the civilians are trying to initiate a bloodbath, but you guys are gonna unleash your colectivas on the people if they don't stop it? Yeah, that makes so much sense. I say let Venezuela take care of Venezuela. Yeah. See, but the U.S. has an interest in their oil, and if Venezuela hasn't been able to take care of Venezuela. That would be the most entertaining thing I've seen in a long time. If Venezuela tried to go to war with us, it would last about 15 minutes. Yeah, probably. Not anymore, says Thoughts from the Dryer. We have our own oil. Yeah, see, that's the same problem that a lot of Canadians talk about, is that we have our own oil, but we keep giving it to the States. And we need to use our own oil, and the States needs to use their own oil too.
I demand the full rigor of the law against the fascists, Maduro said Tuesday night, blaming terrorists allegedly linked to Guaido's Popular Will Party for a fire at a cultural center named for a pro-government lawmaker murdered in 2014. You are Fox News' Nicholas Kalman and Lucia Suarez sang.
Okay then, Maduro. You want to bash the fash, huh? Bash the fash. Bash the fash. That's all I hear. That's all I hear from Maduro. We should send our unadopted pets from the shelters to Venezuela. They need the loving. Oh, God. Make love, not war. Maybe if we send a bunch of kitties over, they'd go on, not kill each other. Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserves, says Adamantine. I didn't know that. So let's do a Google search, because those are all of the articles I've got from Discord. So let's do a search about blindness news. Let's see if there's any funny, or annoying blind news here that I can read. Sophomore wrestler doesn't let blindness slow her down. Well, why should it? Why should blindness slow her down? It's wrestling, it's grappling. Like, seriously. Come on. There we go. Where's the... this is a very inaccessible website for a story about blindness people. This is... Fuck it. All right. That didn't work. Don't need to see the grapple, but it sure helps. Oh, it does help. The U.S. has more than enough oil yet to be tapped. Yes, it does. It sure does. That would take care of our stray pet problem and feed millions of people. Yes, it would. Holy shit. Stop yawning. Seriously. Okay. I'm trying to find some news, but there's nothing jumping out at me. So let me go back into... Let me go back to Discord. I'm going to go back into the Discord and see if there's anything in the Coffee Stream channel that's not depressing. Okay. News for the coffee stream. Read that one. Read that one. Let's see. How a conjoined twins fight for life took them from Senegal to Wales. Interesting. The title of that is called Two Girls, One Body. That's an interesting title to choose. PETA would have a cow because they would want to kill the unwanted pets. Yep. All right.
To exit this web area, Marion, the quiet one, with Quinn and Gay, the light, Marion, the quiet one, with a sweet tooth, Quinn and Gay, the live wire, with a pitch-perfect voice. Quinn and two missed, and this is their father, Ibrahim, a man facing impossible decisions. Dad's conjoined twin, Dad smile misdirge, Emmett, conjoined twins, you're unlikely to see them. Only a tiny number are born each year, the vast majority of which are stillborn or die soon after birth. You are Marion and Gay are the exceptions. You are currently on a frame, pop mute, and the Marion's hard mute. Enter. The girls are now safe, but a shadow looms. Open picture in picture mode. Marion, mute. Enter full. Oh, if this but in the coming at the moment, video. The twins grow each day and delight in life. You are, but in the coming years, an unimaginable choice may lie before Ibrahim. Should he let surgeons attempt separation, risking the life of both girls, but particularly Marion's? Or should he let both girls die together? You are current. Should he let? Heading level 2. The birth. The underscore birth underscore zoomer Mr. Dakar, the capital of Senegal, a bustling city on Africa's west coast and one which gave Ibrahima a good life. A successful project manager, he worked organizing holidays and events across the region, largely for French and British tourists. You are currently on. He was the father of older teenagers from his first marriage, and in 2015, his second wife fell pregnant. Scans showed a girl, Ibrahima says, just one girl. You are, even when his wife went into labor 3 weeks early, a precautionary cesarean advised due to the large bomb, nothing untoward was expected. I was waving to my wife from behind the glass, signaling everything would be okay, he explains. You are currently on it. The doctors removed the baby, then whisked it away, telling me all was fine. Clinique Nyang in Dakar, Clinique Nyang in Dakar, where it was two, Clinique Nyang in Dakar, where the twins were born, and NBSP, Clinique Nyang in Dakar, where the twins were born. It was 2 a.m, and, like everyone else, Ibrahima was shattered, still dressed in his work suit and shoes. In fact, he was meant to be in Belgium that day, collecting an award from Brussels Airlines for his efforts in organizing a charity bike tour. Reassured and relieved, he wandered outside onto the busy boulevard, breathing in the humid night air. You are currently on. He leaned back against a wall, thanking God for the safe delivery of his daughter. But as he did, a message came for him to return inside to meet Dr. Lamine Cisse, a specialist in obstetrics and gynecology.
This is a long-winded story. They have to decide who gets to live and who gets to die. I say a blind girl and a blind press need to do a collaboration together. I agree. Chadwick. I think Blind Girl and I should get together and do a collaboration. Like, if not a video, then like a live stream or something. I think that would be really fun. Easy way to solve this. Who has control of the functioning organs? Yeah. Yeah, so this guy got really angry because so they have a conjoined arm. They're conjoined at the shoulder, it looks like. This is a good, okay, this is a story, but like I'm trying to get to the cogent points of the article, but it's just this is just ridiculous. I'm trying to get to the cogent points here, but it's just so freaking many. Okay, maybe there's the points here. Trying to find out who's got the organs. That's all I'm trying to do. So they're at the okay, so here we go. I'm gonna read this part out loud here.
Ibrahima raced home, grabbed some clothes and returned immediately, ready to escort his twins to the local children's hospital. Once there, the girls were linked up to machines and oxygen. You are currently off, but beyond the medical difficulties posed by the situation, Ibrahima faced a different problem. In a country where superstitions run deep, word of the rare birth was already leaking out. The girls were left in a corridor where anyone could see them, Ibrahima says.
Okay, that's not cool.
I overheard a complete stranger saying she had a photo of them.
That would piss me right off.
Enraged, Ibrahima asked to see the photo, then grabbed the phone, taking it to the management board of the hospital.
Yeah, that would be, I wouldn't take the phone to the management board of the hospital. I would have broken the phone.
It was like a knock to the head, he says. It was finally dawning on me how much they needed my protection. I couldn't calm down. I broke the phone, something I shouldn't have done, but I was...
No, you should have.
Furious.
You should have broken the phone. People shouldn't be taking pictures of your kids.
Ibrahima had every reason to be worried. In many ways, since gaining independence from France in 1960, Senegal has proved to be one of Africa's success stories. It has a tradition of stable democracy, with high female representation in parliament.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about high female representation.
There is a strong love of sport, but there is also a problem with how some communities view disability. There is ignorance, Ibrahima explains. People might see it as a punishment from God, or believe witchcraft is involved. This view is widespread and taboo to talk about. There are dangerous sacrifices, and certain children can be targeted.
Yes, because it's still a third world country.
People would not see Mary and Day as conjoined twins. They would see them as a baby with two heads, and their lives would definitely be at risk. Heading level 2, chasing solutions. New one, and so Ibrahim's fight to protect his girls began. Following his complaints, they were moved to a secure room, away from prying eyes. There, as the girls grew, so too did a clearer picture of their bodies. You are currently up. They each had a healthy brain, plus their own heart and lungs.
Okay, so they each have a heart, and they each have lungs, they each have a brain.
But they shared a single liver, bladder, and digestive system.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, blah, 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 virtue signal, blah. Yeah, Blind Girl, your videos are actually, they're very good. Do you just use iMovie? And if you do, how did you figure out how to use it yourself? Or do you still have some working vision? So, but back to the story. So, to answer your question, Will Honorless, they share a digestive system and a liver, but they each have heart, lungs, and a brain to themselves.
They had a stomach each, but these were linked, and 3 kidneys between them. You are. They both had control of the conjoined arm, though mostly it was Day, the stronger twin, who used it. But just as Ibrahima began to understand more about the twins' condition, so it became clear there was no plan to help them. You are currently on a text element. If no one was contacting experts, he says, no one was helping them or on their side. You are currently on a text. They were just waiting for them to die. You are
that sucks. That's, as a parent, like, that's got to be rough.
So this is when he finally took control. At 3 weeks old, the girls were sent home to where their mother was still recovering from her cesarean. You are currently unable to tell the truth. The couple lied to friends and neighbors, explaining their child was still in hospital. But as Ibrahima returned to work, liaising with international partners to organize tourist excursions across the region, his mind was consumed.
It's called liaising voiceover.
Every break, I researched conjoined twins, he says. I had a challenge. Out of respect for the girls, I don't wish to call it a problem, and I needed help. You are an organized person, with a degree in modern languages. Ibrahima began contacting hospitals one by one, seeking out if separation might be possible. First, due to his work connection with Brussels, he tried Belgium, but he was told there was no hospital that could help. Next, he tried Germany, where 2 of his sisters were living, but there were no hospitals with experience of such complex cases. He tried Zimbabwe, Norway, Sweden, and hospitals in America, Seattle in Washington, Jacksonville in Florida, and Baltimore in Maryland. Fewer doctors at one hospital informed him he would need to provide $1 million before the girls could be seen.
God damn.
As a last resort, he tried France, hopeful because of the country's strong links to Senegal. He emailed scans and medical documents. But the reply was blunt. It told him not to bother seeking help, that the girls would die and there was no clinical solution.
God damn. That is rough, dude. Like, holy fuck. Of course Brussels can't help. It's the capital of the EU.
I cannot tell you how much that email hurt me, Ibrahima says. It was so arrogant, treating the girls and I with such contempt. Those doctors didn't have the intellectual curiosity to engage because it was a complicated case. You are currently on a tip, but challenges are where the beauty of life is, where we learn and grow. You cannot imagine how low those doctors put me, how dark life was. They had closed every single window of hope. Yet as Ibrahima mourned, still merriment they confounded expectations. You are currently up day by day. They grew stronger, beginning to smile. Yet as day by day, they grew stronger, beginning to smile, then babble, their bright eyes focusing, tiny fingers gripping. In desperation, Ibrahima renewed his search. Then one day, when the girls were a few months old, he found inspiration, a video on the web of Abby and Brittany Hensel, from the US state of Minnesota. Frame. You are current pause. Enter. Joined in his smart Dakar office. For Ibrahim, joined in a similar way. They are now in their 20s, working as teachers and able to drive a car and play sport. For Ibrahim, the video was an astonishing discovery, proof that conjoined twins could not only survive, but thrive. In his smart Dakar office, he watched the video 4-5 times, slowly processing the potential implications for his own girls. If something inspired me, it was this documentary, he says. I saw the determination of the family, how they had protected the children and fought for them. I said to myself, I will do this for my girls. It boosted my determination. Heading level 2, London. His extra research led him to one place, Great Ormond Street Hospital in London, which has a strong expertise in conjoined twins. You are.
Why can we not get to this? But I've only, okay. I use Windows narration speech in tandem with the iPhone app Seeing AI. I point my cell at the screen when I'm unsure where I need to be. Oh, okay, because I'm using a MacBook, but I've only been blind a year, so I also have computer screen memory. Okay, I gotcha. Guys, this story is fucking too long. Too fucking long. Like, seriously. So, So he got to go to London with his girls. The First Lady of Senegal helped them. They went in 2017. They started procedures they started scanning them. The money from the First Lady dried up. They're homeless in London. He resigned from his job because he couldn't work and take care of the kids. He sought asylum in the UK. His teenage kids still relied on him for money. He couldn't provide money. They were in arrears and they couldn't pay rent. Twins' mother left to go back to Senegal to look after her other child. All of his kids were homeless. They found a solution for his kids in Senegal. They don't describe what that was. They had food vouchers. Jesus Christ, this story is... I can't do this. This is fucking... This is craziness. Hey, Gun Fox, you missed most of the rage. How are you feeling? A huge part of a long ass story, yeah. Satanic twins, just joking, yeah. I feel like hammered shit. Oh, that sucks, dude. Conjoined twins being born in Africa. Taboo thing there, yeah. Well, guys, don't really have much else brought up in the way of news. I do want to open things up to you guys. I'm gonna go till 11:30, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom and eat something. So for the next 10 minutes, you guys, whatever you want to say, comment, question, anything like that, it's all on you. How is the level of rage? Well, we got pretty angry and we got pretty sad. So yeah, there was some good anger and sadness today. So what I'm thinking of doing is trying to go starting probably on probably tomorrow, because guest days always go a bit longer, but starting on Monday, I'm going to try and make things into a 2-hour show, because I'm noticing people, like, for the most part, on most days, you aren't supposed to eat in the bathroom. It's rather unsanitary. Well, I wasn't going to eat in the bathroom, Hog Silk. Are y'all gonna get rid of Trudeau? I hope so. Did you rage over the news story? Yes, we did. We read the Venezuela story. We read the um oh fuck. Why can't I remember everything I just read? We read a lot of stuff. 2 hours of blind press sounds good. Yeah. So I think starting on Monday, I'm going to go from 10 until 12. So I'm going to make sure that I have extra news, extra things to talk about. Um, and yeah. Well, because the only reason I was going for an hour and a half was because the Kumite was starting at 11:30, and I didn't want to run into them. But they don't do that anymore. So yeah. Um, I really have to up the news gems for 2 hours. Cloned monkeys. Yeah, we read about cloned monkeys. Why aren't you monetized? Because I don't have enough subs. I think I have enough viewing hours now, but I don't have enough subs. So right now, the only way to, if you want to, the only way to donate is via Streamlabs because I do not have enough subs to get super chats or AdSense yet. So the link's in the description if anyone is of the mind to donate. The link is in the description, streamlabs.com/blindpress. I'm honestly not too sure what I'm going to do about my Patreon because I don't like how Patreon is behaving. So I honestly may end up. Super Chat should be available to everyone. I agree. That's ableist. My empire on Stream Me is slowly taking over. Well, that's good. Subscribestar is back. Did PayPal and them work out their stuff? Because that's why I didn't go over to Subscribestar. Because I heard that PayPal was not going to support them, and I have that's what I use. So got a sub goal press. Well, you need you need 1,000 for monetization. So what I'd like to do, because I'm at 320 right now, so it would be nice if I could get close to 1,000 by the end of the year. I know that's a lot to ask for, but I would at least like to get close to 1,000 by the end of this year. So that's my goal. Is I would at least like to try and get close to 1,000 by December of this year. Oh, per Tim Pool and Sticks. Oh, okay. You can do it, says Chadwick. Thanks, man. Let's get on the Shell Street then. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to try and get onto the get to the 1,000 goal. So let's see here. Oh, you gotta go, Chadwick. Well, have a great day. I'm going to start wrapping things up anyways because it's almost 11:30, and I really need to use the washroom. So, and my orientation instructor will be by soon, I believe. So I need to keep my ears open for her. Um, Wait, how is it you're friends with Ghastly, who knows Irate Bear, who knows Sinatra, who knows Sir Sick, and nobody has been shilling? Because I'm not. I have the same problem as Polydub. I feel bad every time I'm like, come subscribe to me, come check out my channel, blah 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 blah. And Monkey has tells me the same thing that he tells Polydub. He's like, shut up and chill. Um, but yeah, that's why. Um, yes, they're gonna. I was reading part of that because they've backed Juan Guaido, and I found LOTN from Bear. From them, I found VP. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've seen you in LOTN's chat, Scrappy. Um, well, I guess the fans gotta chill. That's true. Well, and I need to. Um, I also need to start having more guests on Fridays, and like I said, I'm starting that with Satsu 2 Cents tomorrow. Not sure who I'm gonna have next Friday, but I'm trying to get some really cool people for Mondays for the 100th coffee stream. So we'll go on their streams and chat. We'll need to shill for you. Yeah, I need to be more active in stream chats too. Um, but yeah, I want to thank you guys all for coming and listening to me. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for me and Satsu 2 Cents. And don't forget that starting Monday, I'm going to be pushing it till 12. So it'll be 2 hours of coffee. So I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today. I hope everyone who's in a cold place is able to stay nice and warm inside. And I hope everyone has a safe and good day. We will see everybody tomorrow. Don't forget about the Star Trek stream on Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, where we'll Polydub, the One Ton Hammer, Skeptalk, and I will be talking about Dark Frontier, the next two-parter in line for Voyager. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day to all of the chat and to all of the people watching later. I'll see you tomorrow.